Hi, everyone. This is Fred on Spirit Reflections, and this is part of our 81 episode exploration of the book Tao of Leadership by John Heider, a modern adaptation of the ancient Chinese text Tao Te Ching, written by Lao Tzu over 500 years BC. Today, we're going to read chapter 78, followed by a short comment and meditation, and I'd love to hear from you. What do you think about these teachings? Let me know in the comments below, and if you haven't yet, please like, follow, and subscribe to Spirit Reflections. It helps us a lot to get this work going. So, chapter 78 is very short and sweet. It's entitled Soft and Strong. Water is fluid, soft, and yielding, but water will wear away rock, which is rigid and cannot yield. As a rule, whatever is fluid, soft, and yielding will overcome whatever is rigid and hard. The wise leader knows that yielding overcomes resistances, and gentleness melts rigid defenses. The leader does not fight the force of the group's energy, but flows and yields and absorbs and lets go. A leader must endure a great deal of abuse. If the leader were not like water, the leader would break. The ability to be soft makes the leader a leader. This is another paradox. What is soft is strong. One cannot help but remember the example of Jesus at the crucifixion. Upon facing the crowd and the anger and the violence and the agitation and the accusations, the abuse, he maintained his silence. His gaze was one of understanding, empathy, kindness, peace, and a resignation. Like he renounced himself from that scene. And as it says here, the leader does not fight the force of the group's energy, but flows and yields and absorbs and lets go. If the leader is truly to be of service and useful to whatever group and situation, the leader must be willing to learn how to follow, as it says in so many other passages in this book. And learning how to follow implies being aware of what is happening in the group field. Being able to tap into that, sense it, feel it, requires a presence, an awareness, and an inner calm that listens more than talks, that is more receptive than full of desires and full of euphoria and full of ideas. And that way, it doesn't resemble a rock, but resembles the fluidity, the flexibility, the gentle swaying motion of water, which adapts itself to any container, cleanses, purifies, is transparent. There's a whole chapter in this book just entitled Water, where the author makes a connection to look at water, contemplate the movement and the behavior of water, and invites us to be the wise leader that behaves like water in every situation. So the inner softness that the leader is able to display like that by practicing this attitude, this mentality, is actually what makes the leader very strong, grounded, and able to face and overcome the challenges of being a leader. Okay, let us go to our meditation. I invite you to go inward, the wealth of beauty and knowledge that resides within every one of us. I'm going to put on some background music here. And in this meditation, in this exercise of being soft and strong, Let us begin with our breath, the softest, easiest act we can do effortlessly, unconsciously, except right now, where we bring all of our presence to the simple act of breathing. And let us take a slow and deep inhale. Hold for a few seconds. And release. Every breath we take in this exercise, we will see ourselves softer, gentler, like water, like silk. We can consciously command every cell of our body to be soft, and invite into it, as we breathe, all the purifying energies that we can bring through our inhale. And as the air circulates inside our body, it passes by each cell, gathers and collects from each one the toxins, the elements that are no longer useful, and when we exhale, we magically release all of it. And just like the plants with their photosynthesis that are able to purify the air we breathe, we also give back to nature all the elements that it needs, all the resources in ourselves that we no longer need, and we let them go so that nature, with its wisdom, can utilize in the best way possible. So let's contribute to this process of nature as we take a slow, calm, deep inhale. We hold for a couple seconds. And let go. Let us imagine that we are standing underneath a waterfall. Let's imagine the sounds of the water crashing down the rocks below us. Let's smell the water. Pure, clean, refreshing water that bathes our body, washes away all of our pain, all of our doubts, all of our worries, all of our fears. Downstream it all goes through this waterfall. We can even drink from this. It's so pure. And as we swallow, we feel the refreshment from all the healing properties that this water brings to us as it spreads all around our body, reaching every cell and giving it a boost of renewal, of new vital energy. And we smile at the joy of this present moment and the gratitude we feel that we can rely on the power of our imagination to transport ourselves to this idyllic scene of waterfall, cleansing us, Let's enjoy how the water feels as it hits our body, every part of our body. Let's admire in silence the beautiful roar of the water as it comes crashing down through where we are. Let's drink from it, revitalize ourselves. And all of the areas of us that remain stubborn, hurt, wounded, fearful, angry. Let us all acknowledge these parts of ourselves, accept that they belong to us, that they reside in us right now. Look at them, acknowledge their existence, and offer all these parts of ourselves to the waterfall and ask that the waterfall can transform them into soft, yielding, potent sources of wisdom, love, and discernment for us to continue our journey. Just like we're holding flowers in our hands, we raise our two hands to the waterfall as we offer up these gifts of our heart and our being to the waterfall so that nature can transform it, cleanse it, heal it, and we can bring it back to our hearts, now lighting up, shining brightly, and we absorb it back into our body. And whenever you're ready, take a couple more final breaths at your own pace. And slowly open your eyes. Come back to the present moment, right here, right now. Let's feel ourselves softer and stronger. And with that, I wish you a great rest of your day.